What is up, people? You have a bully in your head. Call it society and how our society is run and how perfect you're supposed to be in this world to be accepted. Whether you're like the size, the shape, the race, the color, the this, the that, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because all of that is old and that's leaving our systems. I just feel it. But anyway, the bully in your head is probably most likely something from childhood, right? Going to school, being bullied, or any kind of abuse, or any kind of your parents or any guardian or anything like that that said anything to you. It could just have been the most smallest thing that was negative, and you held on to it. That's what we do. We hold on to the worst of the worst things that are said, or you were rejected in some form. And that caused a bully's voice in your head to reject your own self. I'm speaking from experience here. And if you have not read my book, Fertile Darkness, it's coming up on a year that I published this. And believe me, this last year has been crazy. Fertile Darkness by Mandy Dollarhide. Go get a copy on Amazon. But the bully in your head, this is a very raw story of my life. Like, I pull no punches. Like, I talk to you about, I'm sure, I mean, honestly, I've read my own book and I wrote it, but it's like, I would be like, I can't believe I actually said that, but I did. I mean, I said everything I thought and felt. That, yes, I did. Anyways, so for me, the bully in my head has been extremely mean, and you will see why if you read my book. But the bully in my head has been so mean. So the bully in your head is the one that tells you you're not good enough, pretty enough, valuable enough, capable enough, smart enough, sexy enough, gorgeous enough. You don't have this, you don't have this, you don't have that. You imposter syndrome, basically. Okay. And I believe that every single person has struggled with this. And if they say they haven't, I might have to question that. But yeah, but the bully, so how basically do you get the bully to rest or to go away or to leave you alone? And what, processing this, I just made another video to process it, and now I'm going to do this one. But the processing I came up with was to bring a softness, to bring love, because I know you feel angry whenever the bully comes in and says, you're not this enough, you're not that enough, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, whatever. And I know you get angry. And I know, this anger comes in, and if you've ever dealt with self-hatred, which a lot of people have, most people, I would say, have dealt with some sort of self-hatred. But if you have dealt with that, then, how do you get it? Okay, first you're angry, right? You are angry. And believe me, I have been through the most rageful anger of ever, if that's even a thing, rageful anger. But yes, and the anger and the pain of it is real. And I've had to many nights sit with myself and have people around me that love me, and just sit with the pain. And the pain, I still can't believe that the pain alone didn't get rid of me, because that's how extreme pain that my life has been. And I talk about it in my book here. But the bully comes in and tells you all these things, and how we deal with that is we soften, meaning compassion. We have compassion for the soul, the self, the inner being that you are. You have compassion, because that being that you are is not mean. It's not mean. Actually, you know, everybody who comes in here, we're not mean. You know, we're a soul. And our soul, if we are very, you know, if we connect into our souls are kind and gentle and loving and compassionate and sweet and caring and all of those things. That's, you know, our soul. That is our soul. And so if we have if we can feel that rise and come out of it and actually look at the bully and say, that's enough. That's enough. You're done. I'm cutting you off here. No more. You're not, you, and actually pick up on it every time the bully comes in and says something to you. And again, it's not your voice. It's most likely it might have turned into your voice because that's what was planted all along in your lifetime or something. But really, it's not your voice. Your soul rises up and it says, that's enough. I'm no longer going to listen to this bullshit. And you're a liar, and I'm not dealing with you anymore. Because this is me. This is who I am for real. And you stand up for yourself to the bully. Experience, y'all. I mean, if I could only, I'm telling you from experience. We have got to immediately pick up on that bully. The minute anything negative comes in towards you, there's a version of you that is compassionate and loving and soft and sweet and kind, but is also strong and stands up and says, all right, that's enough. No more. Just like you would do a friend or a family member or someone that you love so much that you would never let someone talk to them like that. But yet you speak to yourself like that. If that's not a mind fuck, I don't know what is. But anyways, as I'm sitting here talking to my own bully and saying, you know what, that's enough. That's enough. I wanted to share with you guys, because I'm going to share with you my personal experiences with things. And I want you to stand up and be like, that's enough. And then feel yourself, your soul, your strength, your strong, the strong version of you, like the powerful version of you come and step in and go, I'm taking over now. And you become one with that, your divine being inside. Your soul, the version of you that said yes to come to this earth and do this life. Of course, when you said yes, when you signed up to be here, you couldn't feel the pain of all the things. You were just like, oh yeah, I'll do that. But you weren't experiencing it at the time because you were there, and there is heavenly, right? But here, you're doing it. Okay, we're doing it. We're gonna stand up. I'm just gonna have to talk about things that I talk about. So you're standing up to the bully and you're like, no more. No more. You will no longer talk to me that way. Powerful. Powerful, 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 powerful. Okay, so this is a message about picking up on that bully in your head. And as soon as it comes in and tries to raise up and say something about you, first of all, compassion. First, you come in and wrap yourself up in a hug and say, honey, you're fucking awesome and you're doing amazing. And you're the most beautiful, sexiest, most wonderful thing ever. And then you tell that bully to get the fuck out. Go on. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not listening to you. What would happen if we did this all the time? You tell me. All right, that's my message. Y'all be blessed. Go pick up my book, Fertile Darkness, on Amazon. Much love.